I really thought these were horror stories, bro. It's
young man. Have you ever heard the story of the girl who mixed her secret monthly ingredient with her boyfriend's most intimate essence to make some very special pancakes?
Wait, hold on, pause. Maybe she had a good reason to do this. Let's not judge.
Inspired by this miracle, they decided to live stream the birth to share the moment with their followers. Mateo couldn't attend the live stream.
But I found a channel called Nightmare Inc. 11. I don't know how this is going to go. However, it did say stories to listen to at 3 a.m. And I think that's a challenge. I think that means the stories are really scary. So scary that at 3 a.m. you'd have like nightmares. That's what that usually means, right? Like, it's like you shouldn't listen to them at 3 a.m. And here was the story I got that really piqued my interest.
Did you know this? She washed her private parts with milk and then gave that same milk to the peasants. They even said it tasted good. This is not a myth. It really happened in 19th century Germany. The woman was Clara von Platen, a noble woman born in wealth, beauty, and power, respected, feared, and completely untouchable. But every day, before breakfast, performed a private ritual, poured fresh milk into a silver basin, and bathed her most intimate areas. Slowly and methodically, she thought it kept her young, pure, above all others. But the milk was not thrown away. As a gesture of noble, was carefully collected, bottled, and delivered to local farmers.
Oh, so they could all stay young and youthful too, like a youth milk. No, that's not freaky. That's freaking that's being a good queen.
As an act of aristocratic charity, they drank it with reverence, grateful, honest.
They're like, oh my God, we get to taste the queen's milk. Like as a peasant.
I eat that milk with my cereal.
This you right here. As a peasant, you're like, bro, thank you, Jesus. Oh, we get to drink her bathwater. Like, what's better than that, bro? I don't even understand. It's a source of protein. It's everything. It's got her stinky feet in it, her stinky pum juices in it.
They said it had an intense, unusual flavor, exotic. What they didn't know was where it really came from. That flavor, it was not goodness, was humiliation. Disguised as charity, a woman's ritual of purity became a silent act of domination on those who never had a choice.
Nah, she fucking crazy. Either she really thought she was helping them in some way, which she's crazy, or she was just like, I want to remind you all that I own you. So drink my milk because you are my children, because I own you. Either way, crazy. That was pretty scary, though. Was that not scary, chat? Thank you,
Did you know this famous singer started drinking at just 14? Not for fun, but because she couldn't bear the thought of her parents dying. Every night she saw them dying in her dreams, and it broke her. So her parents sent her to a boarding school to get sober. But there,
Lana Del
she
Rey.
only learned how to live with loneliness. When she left, she moved to Long Island to live with her uncle and worked as a waitress. She studied philosophy and metaphysics, obsessed with nature and technology. At night, she wrote endlessly, words that seemed to come from somewhere divine. She sang those words in small nightclubs, never imagining they would matter. Then a producer discovered her and gave her a record deal, but the album failed. It wasn't even properly funded, so she made her own music video, using just a webcam and old clips. That song went viral on the internet overnight. Soon she released Born to Die and performed Blue Jeans live on SNL. But behind the fame, there was always a missing piece, her father. Every man she loved was older, and people said she had daddy issues, but maybe she was just chasing the love she never truly had. Her story
that is what do you mean? Maybe that's daddy issues. That's exactly what they're saying. People said she has daddy issues, but maybe no. She literally had daddy issues.
Haunting, beautiful, and painfully real. She is Lana Del Rey. Did you know
that was just fucking depressing, dude?
Did you know that a guy actually managed to record sleep paralysis on video? His name was Martin Lawrence. For a long time, he suffered from frequent episodes of sleep paralysis. Almost every night, he would wake up and see terrifying figures standing in front of him. At one point...
Is that what you really see in sleep paralysis? Or is it you wake up and you just can't move? Do you actually see something? Or are niggas capping? Anyone here experience this? Right? Isn't it just like you wake up and you are just frozen? You're like, yo, for some reason... I can't move my fingers or my toes, but like my eyes feel like they're open. I'm aware of the room. I mean, some people say they see things. I gotta test this out, man. I've had sleep paralysis a few times. I've never seen a demon once, though. What if sleep paralysis is inflicted on us by the government and the demon you're actually seeing is Diddy Because they drop Diddy off in your room. Because if you go to sleep at like 6, 7, Diddy appears when you have sleep paralysis.
He decided to set up a camera to understand what was happening to him. He placed his phone on a tripod, hit record, and went to sleep. In the morning, when he watched the video, he realized the camera had managed to capture what he had been dreaming. To find the video, type sleep paralysis in the TikTok search bar. In the recording, you can see a strange creature similar to a small demon sitting on his chest. It simply sits there, staring at him. At one moment, the man opens his eyes and tries to scream, but he's completely paralyzed. He can't move or make a sound, and all he can do is look directly into the creature's eyes. After a while, the man falls asleep again, but the being remains sitting on his chest. Then it suddenly turns its head and looks straight at the camera. The video was so terrifying that Martin immediately uploaded it to TikTok to ask for help and find out how to get rid of those nightmares.
Hashtag bullshit or what? Get the hell out of here, boy. Top 10 things that never happened. Pull up the TikTok, bro. I ain't even going. Send it to me. If you find it, you send it. Because I'm going to look stupid be looking up this TikTok and it's not even there.
Have you ever heard the story of the girl who mixed her secret monthly ingredient with her boyfriend's most intimate essence to make some very special pancakes? Megan Foster always woke up before Mateo. She would quietly collect his essence, storing it in a small glass jar, and then add her own monthly ingredient, something she produced herself. The batter would take on a distinct rosy color. Megan poured everything onto the hot frying pan. The pancakes turned out...
Wait, hold on, pause. Maybe she had a good reason to do this. Let's not judge. Maybe there was a... Let's hear her out, and maybe she found out a secret ingredient that we don't know about, right? Maybe it made the pancakes thicker or something. Hold on. Wait. Stop, don't just jump to conclusions.
Incredibly delicious, with a subtle, unusual flavor that she absolutely adored. Mateo had no idea. He slept deeply and only woke up when breakfast was already served. Megan was thrilled whenever he said he had never eaten anything so tasty. After a few batches, the pancakes started coming out perfect. The monthly ingredient no longer formed lumps, and his essence made everything softer. Over time, Megan stopped hiding the recipe from Mateo and even started her own blog. And if you want to find the video, just search for pink pancakes. In the end, things evolved to the point where the couple opened their own little cafe, which now attracts huge crowds, because once people taste it, they never forget that unique flavor. Have you ever...
Don't piss me off! Don't piss me off! Don't piss me off! I'm searching pink pancakes! I'm searching it! I'm not the only one who searched this, and I can't find it anywhere. No pink pancakes! I wanted to go and see what that period semen pancake tastes like, and it's all a lie. All a darn lie.
Did you know that a woman decided to sleep with 1,000 men in just 24 hours? She was 25 years old and wanted to set a world record by doing so. Surprisingly, her boyfriend, Mateo, didn't object. He was the one who organized everything. He said he simply wanted to help his beloved achieve her lifelong dream. Each participant...
Bonnie had a boyfriend? Bonnie had a boyfriend?
Had about 40 seconds, and the schedule was planned down to the minute. When footage showing hundreds of men lining up outside that door hit the internet, chaos ensued. The video instantly went viral, sparking countless arguments, scandals, and even divorces around the world. It said you can still find it on TikTok with the 1,000 men challenge. When the counter reached the record number, 57 more people were still waiting, and the couple decided to let everyone finish. After all, they had already shown up. A few weeks later, news broke that the woman was pregnant. Mateo claimed that this experiment actually cured his infertility. Inspired by this miracle, they decided to live stream the birth to share the moment with their followers. Mateo couldn't attend the live stream, but when he finally saw his newborn son in the hospital, he burst into tears of joy. Did you know that a woman...
Hey bro, they bullshitting the hell out of these stories, man. They had a live birth to celebrate the baby. Hey yo, it helped his fertility. Look at this animation. I want you to know it says facts right here. It says facts. Some kids are on the internet believing this shit, bro. Some 13, 14-year-old is scrolling to this. Not that old, but they're scrolling to this and they're like, bro, is this real? This has to be real. They're telling all their friends about it. They're like, yo, did you hear about that dude who got cucked and then his girl got pregnant and they live streamed the birth, bro. We so gotta see that, bro. OMG, bro. It was crazy. Let's see if we can find that live birth, bro.
Did you know about the guy who died after he just couldn't stop doing it 42 times in a row? His name was Mateo, a hyperactive
Chat, I really thought these were horror stories, bro. It's
young man from Brazil. He constantly flirted with girls and made passes at almost everyone. What's crazy is that he liked all kinds of women. Young, old, slim, curvy. It didn't matter. At school, Mateo often ran to the bathroom during class to relieve stress right there. If you want to see what he looked like, try searching Mateo 42 times. His mother already
Mateo. Somebody search it. Mateo 42 times.
knew he had a problem and planned to take him to a doctor, but she never got the chance. That day, Mateo started again and couldn't stop. He began in the morning and finished only in the evening, 42 times in a row, until his heart gave out. When his mother entered the room, he was already gone. Police confirmed the cause of death, extreme physical exhaustion caused by his addiction. After that, Mateo...
Did that give you some heart issues? Wait, what happens? You have like cardiac arrest or what fails? Like what fails you after gooning that much? Gotta be something, you know?
Mateo's story spread all over the internet. For some, he became a symbol. For others, a warning.
Symbol.
But one thing is...
He became a god to some. He's in the gooner cult. They look up to him. They have him on the wall. They say, "Be like Mateo." We will never reach that record of 42. 42 is the magical number. So 41 is the limit? Apparently, bro. Not real, just looked it up. Thank you.
No one has ever gone as far as he did. Did you know about the boy who removed his own ribs to satisfy himself? His name was James Mateo, and he lived in Minnesota, USA.
Mateo is...
He never had a girlfriend and could never manage to start a relationship. One day, he read online that if he
I actually heard something about this, though. I think this is a real story. They're just changing the name.
Removed part of his ribs, he would be able to pleasure himself on his own. So he began searching for a doctor who would agree to perform such a surgery. After a long search, he finally found someone willing to do it. The operation lasted 2 days, and in the end, James was left without his ribs. This really happened in real life. To see this guy...
This really happened in real life, bro. Trust me. Trust me, bro.
Search for boy without ribs.
Hey, look, I'll be honest with you, chat. If you're an OnlyFans star and you're trying to be top one of one and you need to find a way to be different and stand out, is this not the way? Right? You're like, yo, I have to, like, Bonnie Blue's out here with 1,000 men. What do I do? Like, how do I level up to the tippity top? How do I do that? Well, remove my ribs and show people that I can... You know what I'm saying? A chick did this recently and pureed her ribs and drank the broth?
Ribs. When he returned home, he immediately tried to satisfy himself, and it worked. He started doing it constantly. He even recorded videos and uploaded them to PH.
Hey, how are they getting the dripping thing?
He became extremely famous as the first boy in the world who could do this. But unfortunately, because he
did they just have niggas in the school looking at this
did it
shit?
so often, his back couldn't handle it. He had to go to the hospital, where doctors told him the ribs needed to be put back, or one day he might bend forward and never be able to straighten up again. And that's where his story ends. Did you know?
Wow. Can we watch actual horror now? Hold on. I gotta see like one more. There's gotta be one that's, you know, kinda spooky. So that way when I upload it, I can say it was kinda spooky, chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me one.
Did you know that 5 drunk girls forced a 22-year-old delivery boy to spend the night with them? His name was Sorab, a college student from Delhi who worked night shifts to support his mother and little sister. On August 17, 2023, he received a very late order, just one burger, placed by a girl named Aisha. He accepted it because every
It should have been me, not him. It should have been me.
rupee mattered to him, even the smallest ones. When he arrived at the large house, Isha smiled and said, "Wait a moment, I'll get the money. If you want, you can come inside. I won't take long." Music was blasting from the speakers, lights were flashing non-stop, and 5 girls were laughing with drinks in their hands. The air smelled of alcohol, expensive perfume, and something strange. Sorab stood still, respectfully waiting for the payment.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm trying to get my money, though.
No longer smiling. She got so close he could feel her breath and whispered, "If you leave now, I'll call the police and say you touched me."
Bruh. Hey, lesson of the day: when you're a delivery dude, do not walk in the house. I remember I was just thinking about this while we were watching, but I worked at a restaurant for a while, and there was this one time I had to deliver to someone's room, and it was a bunch of girls, literally. And I opened the door to go deliver, and they were like, "Ooh, you want to come in and have a drink with us?" In that moment, I was like, "Nigga, why would you even ask me that? Do you want me to get fired? Do you want me to get fired from my job? Like, there's not a camera right behind me?" And like, I say this because 2 weeks after that, one of my coworkers, dumbasses, ends up going into one of the rooms, having a drink with some girl, smashing her, but he gets fired. And I'm like, thinking with your fucking dick, bro. Thinking with your, I'm not going to say his name, but thinking with your freaking, like stupid. You go in that room, you know what they could say about you? There's nothing to protect you in that room, bro.
Sorab froze. He was alone, scared, with no way out. Who would have believed him? He tried to walk away, but the girls surrounded him and wouldn't.
Bro, I'm pulling out my phone right there and recording. What do you mean who would have believed? I'm pulling out my phone and recording, but say that again? Say that
let
again?
him go. That night he had to endure things no person should ever experience, not even in their worst nightmares. Did you know that?
Man, look at these niggas on IG, bro. Look at these niggas. Look at, I used to pray for times like this. That could have been me. Some guys die of thirst. Some drown. Like, oh my God, man. That's a dream, not a nightmare. All right, bro.
Did you know that the body of a woman remained in her car in a Walmart
Okay, here we are.
parking lot for 3 whole weeks before?
Wait, that's crazy. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying, like, I think we found something that's actually, you know,
anyone realized she was dead? Her name was Denise Clark. She was 43, a nurse who had just finished another night shift in July. Security cameras captured her car driving in, parking perfectly between the lines, rolling up the windows, and she never came out again. For the next 21 days, people walked past
21 days?
her. Families carrying groceries, teenagers filming TikTok, trucks passing just inches away, everyone thinking she was simply resting. The sunshade on her dashboard reflected light so well that no one suspected anything. A receipt on the passenger seat showed bread, apples, and milk. The milk was still in the trunk, swollen from the heat, already expired. When a cart attendant noticed a faint odor and called the police, they found her still wearing her seatbelt. The phone was in her lap, the screen cracked, the battery dead. Her heart had simply stopped after an exhausting shift. But the most chilling part wasn't how she died. It was how everyone saw her every day, yet no one really saw her.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Now that's a story right there, Chad. Is it not? Oh my God. That's scary. Oh, this one's gotta be scary though. Wait. This one's scary.
Did you hear about the nurse who ate her patients? Her name was Maria Hamilton. She worked in a large hospital, and everyone considered her an exemplary professional. But behind her white coat, she hid a terrible habit. Maria chose weakened patients, usually elderly or without family. She administered high doses of medication that left them deeply asleep. In the middle of the night, she would take the body.
What do old niggas taste like? They taste better than young niggas. You just eating, like, I feel like old is like all saggy in your mouth. Like, really?
To the equipment room and dismember her victims with surgical precision. She ate their organs and then stored the bones in sterilized containers as if they were medical samples, hiding the flesh in the hospital refrigerators, camouflaged among blood bags and medicines. A strange smell began to draw the attention of the rest of the staff until they called the police and found human remains on surgical trays, and in her locker, a notebook with detailed descriptions of how she dismembered each part.
She taking notes. This is how like fake or real. This is how all of them get caught, isn't it? The serial killers, they like write in long ass notes about their killings. It's like, bro, relax, dog. Keep it on the low, bro.
Were a surgical man.
The older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's actually fair. That's actually fair. But sometimes when it gets too old, it's like a little bit tart. Or not tart. Maybe tart's not the word. That's when it's young. Like it's a little bit like sour, maybe is the word.
Annual. When she was arrested, Maria didn't cry or ask for forgiveness. She simply smiled and said, "I just wanted to take care of them until the end." Did you?
Oh, she a freak. She a freak. All right, let's see Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's body was never actually in the coffin. The world wept in 2009, millions glued to their screens. But what if the greatest showman in history pulled off one final illusion? His golden casket was carried through the memorial, yet the lid never opened, not even once. His family
YouTube Shorts is that way. Niggas just living.
Stayed silent. His closest friends admitted they never saw him, and witnesses whispered the figure inside didn't even look like Michael. Too tall, too broad. That night, while the world mourned, a private jet reportedly left Los Angeles with no passenger record. A ghost flight some believe Michael was on. Since then, eerie sightings have been reported. Blurry photos of a thin man, face hidden with scarves and dark glasses, moving like a shadow, always avoiding cameras. Was his funeral the greatest trick of all time? A staged farewell to escape powerful enemies? Or is the king of pop still out there, living in the dark, watching the world that believes he's gone? The truth unfolds in next part. Comment Michael Jackson for...
He's out there. You know what? All these AI Michael Jacksons, they're not even AI. It's real, but they just say it's AI so no one can actually see that MJ is out there. Because he wants to stay hidden because the government was coming after him for buying his own music back. This is the lady who consumed her ribs.
Let's make some bone broth with my own ribs.
Your own rib as in from your chest or from the supermarket?
I'm the girl that got all her ribs removed.
Then you put it back. They belong inside you, not in the kitchen.
And today I'm going to show you guys without the corset months post-op. When I do remove the corset, is it without the corset?
Well then now, what is going to protect your vital organs? Your imagination?
I haven't opened this bag of ribs in 6 months.
6 months? You should
Dude, what? She's about to do what?
not have opened your chest instead, forever.
And no garments. I feel...
What doctor even let her do this? What doctor was like, oh, you want to remove your ribs? That's such a good idea. I'm going to totally do that for you. There has to be laws against me not letting you be able to do certain things to harm yourself.
so much happier.
Well, your vital organs are sad because you hung them out to dry.
Let's boil some water. We're gonna let this simmer.
This has to be some type of biblical sin and against all laws of nature and
Seriously?
To be cooking your own ribs is beyond Delulu. It's quantum realm Delulu.
We're gonna let this simmer. After hours of cooling in the fridge, we have a highly concentrated bone broth. Bone broth has a lot of vitamins and is really good for the gut health.
Drinking your own removed rib juice and leaving your gut vulnerable and then claiming the juice is healthy for your gut is the most ironically unhealthy delulu I have ever had in this century.
Oh my God, she actually sipped it. She actually went ahead and took a sip of it. This has to be a joke, right? This has to be I'm being pranked. Where are the cameras? Somebody pull the cameras out on a nigga and just be like, haha, you're on pranked. You're on something. Please, pranked, bang, bus, fake taxi. Which one is it? I'm lost.
This tastes like chicken.
Jesus Christ, I am flabbergasted. She drank it. I am angry. She thinks she tastes like chicken. My lovely chicken. I would not eat you even if you were for free. My emotions are currently discombobulated. So I am going to go away before I crash out. That's it.
It's not real, bro.
Did you know how TikTok thinks Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are literally dating and hiding it from us? Like, bro, the Wicked promo...
Why they got her so swole? She that swole? What's her name again? Cynthia Erivo. Like, I'm not really caught up on the stories like that, chat. So, like, let me do some time to, like... Oh, damn, she is that swole. Damn, you built like a track star. Damn.
tour started normal, but now they're straight up acting like a full-on couple in every single interview. And fans even caught Cynthia allegedly confirming they're in some weird non-binary relationship situation. So, they started the Wicked promo tour normally, and everyone expected standard co-star energy. However, fans quickly noticed how touchy they are, hand-holding, whispering, clinging, and being physically glued together in almost every interview.
I'm just saying right now, I could never be the wife of an actor or actress. Because it's not even just when they're on screen having these fake sex scenes and kissing. Even during the press tours, they be holding hands. They be holding hands like, oh my God, you did so good on that scene. They be like hugging each other like, Did you see how, did you see the Superman press tour? Did you see the Superman press tour, bro? She's married and she was all up on him like that. Hell nah, man. Hell nah.
As a result, rumors blew up even more when a viral post claimed Cynthia allegedly confirmed they were in a non-demi-curious semi-binary relationship.
What does that
Yet, the
mean?
internet wasn't ready to
What
let
does
that
that
slide.
mean? You just saying shit. What does it mean?
Especially with all the clips showing how intensely they act around each other. If you search Ariana and Cynthia, you'll see it yourself. Because once you watch those interviews, the vibe...
Damn, they got her swole as shit, but she really that swole. She's real. Like, look at the... It's not really fake, is it?
gets even stranger. Nevertheless, fans have caught Ariana reaching for Cynthia whenever she seems anxious, and Cynthia blocking fans from getting too close before security even reacts. Thus, people think this bond goes way beyond friendship. Still, others say the internet is stretching things. So now, what do you think? Is this friendship or a full-on relationship hiding in plain sight? And do you think Ariana and Cynthia are protecting each other, or are they protecting a secret? Comment your take below.
What is the secret? I'm eating pussy? Like, that's that big of a secret for me to care? I don't think it is. Though, I just think it's funny. But I dude.